change a crazycart tyre in 5 minutes. Let's go. You want two 16mm spanners, whichever you prefer. Undo both at the same time. Wash it, bolt off, bolt out, your spacers, take your chain off, hook it over your fork, that way you don't have to worry about it later on. Problem solved. Alright. Don't have to use one of these, but this is how I started. So, it's just what I'm used to. Take the sprocket off. Alright, now before you take your tyre apart, you want to let the air out, otherwise it will explode when you undo the bolts. Give it a little squeeze, get the air out. Beautiful. Every 5mm Allen key. Don't lose your washers. Alright, oops. Your spacer in the middle. Take your tube out. If you haven't popped it, you can reuse it. In my case, I haven't popped it. If you're using a CST tyre, make sure you get the direction right. I'm using a CST tyre, which is pretty much all I use, and I know which way it goes. Don't forget your spacer. Put them back together. Squeeze it. Bolt, put your bolt back through. Make sure your holes line up. Drill them hand tight first, because if you use the drill and you don't get the thread right, you'll stuff it.
Oops. Oh no, lost the washer.
Make sure you don't lose your washers. Right, pinch your tyre together. Make sure your valve's in the right spot. Do one on one side. Make sure you keep pinching the tyre. Do the other side. And you don't have to pinch the rim anymore. Other side. That one. Then I'll go from the start. A little tighten up. Do that to all of them. Pull that out. Sprocket back on. Make sure your washers are back on these ones as well. If you're not confident with a drill, just use a hand tool. Alright, just do them all up softly, and then I go back to the start a little bit. Don't over tighten that, or you'll strip it and you'll be up for a new rim. I like to pump it up first before I put it on the cart. Bit too much. 35 psi. Dropped it down a little bit because it's getting hot. The tyre expands a bit more anyway. Spacer, your axle. Because my wheel's a Legend, it goes straight through, but if you don't, you'll need something like this. Put it through the other side to get that spacer lined up. Anyway. Righto, axle's through. Big washer first, then your lock washer, then your bolt. I just do 2 turns, undo the other one, put it back on, a couple turns, and then I do them both back up at the same time. That way there's even pressure on both sides of the fork. Alright, let's go. Give them a good nip, grab your chain. And that's how you change a tyre in 5 minutes, guys.